The World Cup is a theater of dreams, a stage where nations hold their breath. We remember Croatia's heartbreak in 2018, Morocco's historic run in 2022, South Korea's electrifying journey in 2002, and Ghana's agony in 2010. These stories remind us, the World Cup is as much about the agony of almost as the glory of victory. The underdogs give us hope, drama, and unforgettable moments, even when the fairy tale falls just short. We remember not just the winners, but those who almost touched the stars. That is the true beauty of the World Cup. The World Cup trophy is a fortress for the elite. Only 8 nations, Brazil, Germany, Italy, Argentina, France, Uruguay, England, Spain, have ever lifted it. Their dynasties, Brazil's flair, Germany's efficiency, Italy's defense, Argentina's passion, define the tournament. For these giants, history is both a burden and a weapon. The fortress stands tall. The legend endures. Why do the giants keep winning? It's not just history, it's the machinery behind the scenes. Money fuels everything. Elite federations invest in coaching, science, travel, and comfort. Their domestic leagues, Bundesliga, La Liga, Serie A, are proving grounds for the world's best. Players are battle-tested, ready for the World Cup's intensity. Organization is key long-term plans, clear vision, stability from youth to senior teams. In contrast, underdog nations face financial struggles, political interference, and chaos. Disputes, late arrivals, and distractions undermine their chances before the tournament even begins. The playing field is uneven long before kickoff. The giants' structural advantages create a gap that's hard to close. Their influence extends globally, within FIFA, through commercial deals, and in the transfer market. Success brings more money, more investment, and more winning. A cycle that feeds itself. For the underdogs, it's a vicious circle. Less money, less investment, fewer chances. The engine of dominance is relentless, crushing dreams with its resources and organization. The giants are not just teams, they are institutions. Their power is felt on and off the pitch. The World Cup is as much about what happens behind closed doors as on the field. The underdogs fight uphill, every step of the way, and the machine keeps rolling. World-class players aren't born by accident. They're forged in elite academies. Superpowers identify talent early, sometimes as young as 6, and nurture it with the best coaching and facilities. Clairefontaine in France, for example, has produced legends like Henry and Mbappé. This system guarantees a steady stream of talent. If one star falls, another rises. Teams like France or Brazil have enough depth to field multiple world-class squads. Their substitutes are stars elsewhere. Global scouting networks expand their talent pool, even recruiting dual nationals. The search for talent is relentless and worldwide. For underdogs, it's different. They rely on a golden generation, a rare convergence of talent. When that group fades, there's often a long wait for the next. No factory, no conveyor belt, just hope and luck. The giants' approach is systematic. The underdogs is a gamble. This difference is fundamental to sustained dominance. The superpowers keep producing stars, year after year. The underdogs hope for lightning to strike twice. The gap widens with every generation. And the cycle continues. The World Cup knockout stage is a cauldron of pressure, where giants thrive and dreams often die. Players from superpower nations are used to high-stakes games, Champions League finals, title races, global scrutiny. For them, a World Cup semi-final is just another big match. Their mental resilience is forged in the world's toughest arenas. When the decisive penalty comes, they're ready. They've done it before. Underdogs, meanwhile, carry the weight of history and hope. The pressure can be overwhelming, leading to small mistakes with huge consequences. Asamoah Gyan's missed penalty for Ghana is a haunting example. The giants play with the confidence of favorites, the underdogs with the desperate energy of challengers. Fans reflect this. Giants expect victory. Underdogs dare to dream. This difference in mindset can decide matches. In the final moments, belief and composure often separate winners from nearly men. The giants' experience is their greatest weapon. The underdog's hope is their greatest risk. In the World Cup's crucible, the margin for error is razor thin. And history usually favors the giants. On the pitch, tactics decide fates. Top managers have multiple plans, adapt on the fly, and use their deep benches to change games. Tactical flexibility is a superpower. If plan A fails, there's always plan B or C. Underdogs often have one plan: defend deep, stay compact, hope for a counter or set piece. Morocco in 2022 perfected this, but it demands perfection for 90 or 120 minutes. One lapse, and the Giants pounce. Superpowers have the patience and talent to break down any wall. A moment of magic from a Messi or Mbappe can undo hours of defending. When underdogs fall behind, their plan unravels, leaving them exposed. Croatia in 2018's final chased the game, only to be picked apart by France. The tactical divide is stark. Giants can adapt. Underdogs must be flawless. The chess match is unforgiving. The Giants need just one opening. The underdogs must be perfect. The heartbreak is real, the challenge immense. Every tactical battle is a test of nerve and depth. The Giants' options are endless, the underdogs are few. And so the story repeats. So, can an underdog ever lift the World Cup? History says it's nearly impossible. The gap in resources, talent, and experience is vast. The same Giants dominate, the cycle unbroken. The World Cup has become a stage for football's aristocracy. Yet we hope, because football is about dreams, the drama, the courage of the underdog, the stories of Morocco, Croatia, Ghana, South Korea. These are the soul of the tournament. Without them, the World Cup would be predictable and dull. Maybe the cycle will never break. But perhaps one day, a golden generation, a brilliant manager, and a bit of luck will align. Maybe, just maybe, the fairy tale will have its golden ending. Until then, we watch, hope, and dream. The underdogs keep coming, chasing the impossible. Their stories inspire us, even in defeat. The Giants may rule, but the dreamers give the World Cup its heart. One day, the miracle may happen, and the world will celebrate together.